Today we are going to discuss something about endocrine gland, particularly pancreas. Pancreas is commanded heterocrine gland. It is a dual gland, mixed gland, because it contains exocrine part and endocrine part. Both exocrine part and endocrine part are found in a single gland, pancreas. The exocrine part is acini. The endocrine part is islets of Langerhans. The acini secrete pancreatic juice. It meant for digestion of food. But the islets of Langerhans consist of two types of cells, alpha cells and beta cells. Alpha cells secrete glucagon hormone. Beta cell secretes insulin hormone. The glucagon hormone is one of the hyperglycemic factors. Hyperglycemic factor means it is going to increase the blood sugar level. So, beyond a normal level, the sugar level is increased by the action of glucagon. So, it is called as hyperglycemic factor. Insulin produced by beta cells, but it is a hypoglycemic factor. Hypoglycemic factor means it reduces the blood sugar level, so below the normal hyperglycemic factor. So increases the blood sugar level, decreases the blood sugar level, but both are maintained going to maintain the normal level of the blood sugar. Now, glucagon basically is one of the hyperglycemic factor. It increases the blood sugar level than normal level. So, it leads to major processes like glycogenolysis and gluconeogenesis. Glycogenolysis means breakdown of glycose into sugar molecules, the glucose molecules. The gluconeogenesis is the process of division of lipids into glucose molecules. So, by the glycogenolysis, glycogen into glucose molecules, gluconeogenesis means lipid into glucose molecules. Anyhow, the glucagon helps in the releasing of glucose molecules into the blood. So, the blood sugar level is increased. So, totally you are called hyperglycemic factor. Similarly, the insulin is an hormone secreted by beta cells. It is called as hypoglycemic factor. The hypoglycemic factor is already known. It is going to decrease the blood sugar level. So, it leads two processes like glycogenesis and lipogenesis. Glycogenesis means it is going to formation of glycogen by excess blood sugar. So, excess blood sugar is converted into glycogen by the influence of insulin. Lipogenesis means, so the excess blood sugar is converted into lipid by the influence of insulin. So, insulin is going to regulate the high sugar level in blood. Glucagon is regulate the low sugar level in blood. So, by the interaction of glucagon and then insulin, the normal blood sugar level is going to maintain. The normal blood sugar is 80 to 120 gram per cubic millimeter of blood. And then the deficiency of insulin, it leads a disease called diabetes mellitus. So diabetes mellitus is one of the disease caused by the deficiency of insulin. It is commonly called as sugar complaint, but the blood sugar level is low than the normal level, that is 80 to 120 grams. It leads abnormal basal metabolic rate and also a low immune responses. So when the sugar level is decreases in the blood, then the immune system is going to be depressed. Low immune responses caused by the diabetes mellitus, including these abnormalities, certain symptoms are there. So first one is hyperglycemia, glycosuria, polyuria, dehydration, polydipsia, polyphagia, ketosis. So hyperglycemia, that means hyper means a high level of sugar in the blood, that is hyperglycemia, high blood sugar level more than 80 to 120 grams. You know, glycosuria, the high sugar discharge through the urine, the discharge the blood sugar through urine, that is under glycosuria. Polyuria, the urine discharge frequently. So discharge of urine takes place frequently. So that leads a loss of water from the body. So continuous loss of water from the body is known as dehydration. So dehydration is the loss of water along through the urine. So amount of water in the body is going to be decreases. Now take the polydipsia. Polydipsia means not taking a large amount of water because dehydration already taken down. So a large quantity of water is taken by the patient. So next one now polyphagia. Polyphagia means go to hungry and take more food, because you are now polyphagia, take more hungry and take more food. So body needs glucose, such amount of glucose is not available, so the body needs food. Ketosis means production of many ketone bodies due to lack of sufficient amount of glucose in the blood. That is diabetes mellitus leads ketosis. Ketosis means production of many ketone bodies. So now repeat again now. Diabetes mellitus is one of the disease, sugar complaint caused by the deficiency of insulin. So it is characterized by hyperglycemia, glycosuria, polyuria, dehydration, polydipsia, polyphagia, ketosis. Including this one now, acidosis is also taken place. But in case of pancreas, the glucagon and insulin play a very important role in the regulation of blood sugar level. So normal blood sugar level is 80 to 120. That is, suppose the blood sugar level is increases, that is going to be controlled by the insulin. Suppose the blood sugar level is decreases, that is going to be controlled by the glucagon. So here the glycogenesis, gluconeogenesis, glycogenesis, lipogenesis. The process is going to be taken alternatively. It depends upon the sugar level in the blood. They are going to show the actions. Okay now. So the interaction of glucagon and then insulin play a very important role in the regulation of blood sugar level. This is something about pancreas. Okay. Thank you.